What's up, boys? I'm back with some more Gator builds since I think that is one of the biggest winners of the patch here with the addition of potency stat to a lot of status-based weapons. You can get much higher numbers now, and I'm going to be trying out the crack sentinels again and trying to push the burn on them as high as possible this time, instead of scaling up the hit damage of them. I'm going to be looking for the terrain damage overclock on the sentinels themselves, and potency will work better with the build than damage here. And then I'm going to be looking for the resource scanners, gold scanner, and nitra, and I'm going to be trying to get as many resources as possible, and then scaling up my damage with the artifacts that scale with those, like gold-tipped bullets for gold, and pickled nitra for nitra. I'm going to be holding a lot of resources to try and really maximize those, and that's about it here. Let's grab the paint job for that. I'm not going to be re-rolling much other than trying to get the crack sentinel on my first pickup here. I need to get a bit more gold before I hit level 5 if possible. There we go. Hopefully this will bring me up to 3 re-rolls at least. I can probably finish that off with some loot bugs if I'm close enough. There we go, finally 55, so I'm looking for the crack sentinels. There we go. Fortunately that magnet dropped right on top of me there, so couldn't really avoid that one. And then other than that, I'm just looking for some beam weapons, like the wave cooker would be pretty solid. Sludge pump would be good. Pretty good crit damage. I think I will take that at legendary, even though it doesn't really fit the build. It'll probably still be worth it. Let's see, reload or luck. Luck is very important for this build since you can get the +1 beams legendary on the sentinels as well. And enemies that are close to them can be hit by every beam, multiplying the damage several times over. Scanner, gold scanner, we got one of them.
Now this is a rare treat.
Damage, I'd rather have reload speed.
It's calling to me.
The sentinels fully scale with reload speed and lifetime and stuff like that, since it's affecting the turret itself and not the actual beams that they apply. It's just straight up multiplying how many of them you can have out at once, which gives you tons of damage for them. It's kind of wasted on the other beam weapons since they don't fully scale with reload speed.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Decent damage, but that's not great for me. I'm just going to take a big HP here. I like having some pretty good survivability on damage over time builds. Since it takes you a while to push through enemies, you sometimes are forced into taking damage at some points. Let's see, I have 89 and 56. I'm probably done on nitra for the level. I'll take the reload turrets. Decent fire damage and potency. Another reload speed, I'll take that pretty much every time. There might be a bit more gold somewhere. Lifetime is decent for the sentinels.
This will help me work harder. See you in hell.
There we go. That's probably the final gold. Had to use a decent amount re-rolling. I think 2 or 3 there. Trying to finish that off with them damaging it. Oh, the elites are dead. Oops. That was pretty quickly. So the wave cooker's pretty nice. The grenade's actually not bad either. But I want that one.
Macro violence.
Huh, I'm going to be really low level for this stage actually. Those are both pretty good. I think I want to push the overclocks.
This one makes me want to be a better
Status will be more damage over time, but oh well.
Swallow this.
Ooh, got a decent status there. I'll definitely snag that one. And then I guess mine out a little bit more for the gold scanner here. Yes, 17, that is a pretty short one. Those elites died so fast. let's grab a status. I don't want to spend a ton in the shop, so I'm not going to re-roll any. I'm just gonna snag any good stuff at the first one. That'll help me get overclocks at least.
Yeah.
Grab the +1 beams, that will double my damage against close enemies. And then I think I'm gonna hold just to push the artifacts higher.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
If I can get them.
Hope it'll be easier than the last time.
And then next up, I'm looking for the terrain damage to go with the scanner artifacts. And with the double beams, that will actually mine out extremely quickly if I can find it. Decent mining speed, but I probably... Well, actually I don't even have the terrain thing yet, so I might end up needing that.
I'm having an epic vision.
If I had the overclock already, I don't think that would be necessary because the turrets are very good at mining out this rocks for you. But if I don't get that, then mining speed is actually one of the most important stats to have on this map because there's just so much terrain to go through.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time.
Those guys will probably mine out all of that gold for me if I wait a bit.
The time is up, Craig.
We got a launch.
Nitro scanner.
Inbound.
We got some reload for the wave cooker. No nitro scanner. I don't think I'm gonna take the squinties for a damage over time build. It might still be worth it, but I can get some reload speed and some decent all-around stats with the diver's manual without any downsides for my build. +1 beams, wrong weapon, but oh well.
No way! A legendary!
But that's why luck is so important for the build. You can get that for the turrets as well, and it's insane on them.
Document, get ready.
But the flamethrower just adds a bit of AoE coverage, unless you can get a lot of them and stand really close. But for the turrets, it just straight up multiplies your damage if enemies are on top of them.
Just what the doctor ordered. The time is up, Craig.
Another reload for the turrets.
This one. I feel vitalized. Bring it, Beckers!
Gonna be a juicy gold-tipped bullets if I can eventually get those. The thing is, I can't really take pickled nitra early on as well because holding so much nitro would just kill me. But I would be down to grab it on the 5th level just to get the absolute highest numbers possible. Man, my damage is so high I can't really stay very long on these levels. I'll take a big pickup radius. I am pretty low level and that'll help out a bit with that. Big status.
I'm having an epic vision.
Praetorian's still decently healthy at least. I'll take a purple paint job over just a plain damage. I guess grab the lifetime. Neither of these are great on the flamethrower since it has extremely high uptime already. 30. Well, it would have been 16.5 versus 3, so like over 5 times the lifetime. And doubling it at that point isn't really a huge damage increase.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
Let's see, the incendiary is pretty solid here. Shotgun would be kind of cool, but I'm down to get that. decent fire. I'll take that over a plane damage. The thing is, with holding all my resources, I'm also going to get quite a bit less weapon levels as well. But that's just because I'm doing a silly build here. Potency, that's fantastic. So the second stage is almost over, and I don't even have a level 12 weapon yet.
That will teach you.
But I do have a lot of gold. Reload is pretty nice for these sentinels.
Get enough of this rare stuff.
And also the grenade.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
You ugly son of a boosh.
Decent reload speed.
I'm having an epic
Wouldn't
vision.
mind some overclocks on the wave cooker as well. Decent HP. I'm gonna grab some potency, I think.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
Do like HP, but the weapon levels are going to be pretty scarce
Ticking,
here.
Miner. Move it.
Oh,
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Let's see, a paint job for that. I'll grab weapon range
I'll
for
take
all of my
this one.
beams. I don't know, I guess I'll grab some XP. I'm pretty
I
low
rarely
level.
pick one of these.
Might just hold the nitra here for the lulz. I don't think I care about the grenade that much as my fourth weapon.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, Miner.
This is a friggin' hellhole. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed. Took out a
Man,
loot
it's just
box.
so hard to get levels on the really strong weapons. You just kill the elites too fast. Let's go. I don't really like any of these. That's bad on that. Damage is meh for a dot build. I guess it's
It'll
that.
do.
Come on, scanner.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Oh. Oh. We got it.
Supplies ready.
Huzzah!
Clean up the LZ.
That's okay. Could grab a big crit damage. I can get 3 full levels worth of red sugar, and that's pretty useful for a damage over time build. I think I'm just gonna snag that here.
This'll do.
Decent damage, or reload, but that's
These
probably a lot
legendary
better.
Upgrade. How can I not? Eat lead.
I'm gonna take the level here because I am very far behind on that. I do need to get it to at least level 12. Alright, this is probably the latest I would take another scanner at. Need to start finding the scaling artifacts. Reload for the turrets.
Good work. Supply pod inbound. Detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Ooh, gold tips. That's quite good
It's
here.
a little extra
Brings me
special.
up to 147% currently. No scanner, but I can still go for a massive gold. I still don't have the turrets though, because I'd saved so many resources instead of using this shop.
Hell. Oh yeah.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Another turret
I
level.
can use
One
this.
more and I can look for the terrain damage.
Yes. Ah. Oi, creep!
Exemplary work.
You could
You've
kill
achieved
me.
your objective
Well,
in a record
think
time.
again.
Another
Hell
level.
yeah.
And there we go. Got the mining nearby walls. Very nice.
This bugs.
A little bit slow, but it will still give me quite a bit of gold and damage. But the elites are going to die pretty quickly with all the damage I have now.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
What's the other one? I haven't oh, there he is, a shellback. And he stopped right on top of the turret, so he is going to die pretty quickly, I would think.
Go to hell.
I can at least bounce him off of the heavy walls over there a little bit. I guess some more pickup radius. I'm still pretty low level,
Oh yeah.
considering
Now
what floor I'm
we're
on.
talking.
You can get a higher level than this on the first floor if you can drag it out for a long time.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
We got bugs sign the likes of which I've never seen.
Another fire damage.
I want it. Alien scum.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now.
Grab a bit
It
more
will
gold
leave
on my
without
way
you.
back with the scanner. Decent armor to
Legendary.
fill out my
It's
defenses,
my
going
lucky
with the
day.
red sugar artifacts.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
Decent reload, sure. That's getting
Power
close to an
of my
overclock.
kin courses through me.
Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
Big damage. 63 would be less from the gold tip, so that is worth it. Ooh, reload speed, I'll grab those.
Oh, this is it.
Paint job is pretty good to look for overclocks. I'm probably not going to 12 though, so that might just be better
This
for it.
makes my whole life
Grab
better.
the width so it has better AoE
Overclock,
coverage.
Rock and stone.
Let's see, 63 would be like 12 or 13%.
The stuff of legends.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
So I'm at 207% at the start of the 4th floor.
Not ready for this.
I'll be able to get more gold now with the terrain damage.
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies. Feeling much better now. Loot bug
But
down.
unfortunately I didn't get much luck on this run. I think just the one blue one. And since I'm not refreshing the shop as much, I'm also a lot less likely to get the plus beams upgrades.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Alien scum! Bloody
Decent
hell, you're
beam
hot to
range.
kill. See you in hell!
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Another beam range, sure.
This is my pick.
Make the turrets even longer. The thing about holding so much nitra, though, is that you
Big swarm is approaching.
can't take pickled nitra at all until the 5th level if you want to kill the boss. Might be better to just use a few rerolls on the shop and try and empty that a bit between the floors.
Shoot to kill.
But I like going for the dream of getting pickled nitra on the 5th floor and just get as much percent damage as possible and still kill the boss. turrets have enough damage that if you can survive one charge, they usually just delete him anyways.
Feel much better now.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Let's show them some pie.
Another luck, I guess. Kinda late, but maybe I'll get a +1 beam.
Suck on this, you freaking nature! Die, monsters!
Shellback over there, potency. Those are probably pretty close. I'll grab that in case I can go for 18 still. Going to try and not drop it on them so that I can farm XP and gold for a little while longer. My damage is high enough, it probably won't make that much of a difference. I guess I may as well take the nitro there. That's terrible. There's only one floor of sugar left for that anyways, since I already grabbed it all on this floor. Bit of crits. That'll scale up the turrets a little bit, since I'm just holding as much gold as I can. Reload, sure. Maybe just a crit at this point. That's probably not going up to 12. And I did have that one legendary crit damage. Yeah, my damage is so high I just can't really farm with the build.
You ugly son of a bitch.
I guess some purple reload.
This is gonna help me be a
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
That will teach you.
Stage 4 is done. Onwards to stage 5 we go.
I'll take a status damage.
Bingo!
And I think I'm passing on all of that. Could have maybe gone for the 12 on the wave cooker with all those paint jobs.
And take out that dreadnought.
So at the start of the level, I'm at 296% global damage. And then I can still go for the Pickled Nitra Dream here if I save the pod until the boss comes out.
I feel vitalized.
I can also grab the Pay to Win console right before he comes out, and that should be a damage boost there. Actually, artifacts are additive with each other, aren't they? So Pay to Win probably won't be like a massive damage increase for me, since I'll have such a large percent bonus from gold tip plus a ton of gold held. I mean, it should still be a decent damage increase, but I don't think it's going to be like a massive one like it normally is for builds.
There is nitro over here. Eat it!
Grab a little bit of damage for the permanent HP. I can't pick up the rich sugar on the ground there for some reason. There we go.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again. Let's show them some pie. You're dead.
Damage or crit damage, both kind of bad.
Need it.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
So I need to remember to save that for later in case I get pickled nitro or pay to win. They'll be better if I wait a bit.
You ugly son of a bitch!
There's just random resources strewn throughout the ground that I got from the turrets destroying terrain a bit outside of my pickup radius.
You ugly son of a bitch! Go!
Another crit damage, I guess.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf.
The nitrogenic powder that gives crit based on nitro would actually be okay now, even though it wasn't really what I was going for. Oh, the boss is about to come out. I need to grab that now.
Watch out! It's big and it's dangerous.
Good work. Supply pod inbound.
What a shot!
We got mocap, I guess. That is completely useless. That would lower my dot. It would probably still be a damage boost with the crit stats I got, but that'll increase my dot, and that's what I want.
Wee, not too shabby. That's all you
Fortunately,
got,
no
you
pickled
slip
nitro
my
for haha
shit.
funny numbers here, but oh well.
It'll do.
Trying to drop my turrets around the ranged guy so they'll focus him here. But somehow the melee one is still dying faster. Let's see, my damage for the fight is 530%. But my main weapon is only level 14 and I don't have very many overclocks overall. I actually like having them heal each other so that I have more time to drop turrets around them and sort of stack up my damage before they're even ready to attack me. Ooh yeah, look at those juicy burns over there when I've got all the turrets set up for them. Now I have some decent damage from the mocap as well.
Well done, team. Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Objective drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I'll take this one. Ugh, I got it in the mouth. I needed that.
Over 1,000 resources at the end.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
So final stats, 531% damage, some decent reload, bit of crit that I was kind of forced into, 240% status, some decent pickup. Too bad I couldn't get more luck to try and get the beams. The artifacts were pretty good. First floor gold scanner into a later on gold tipped is extremely good. Couldn't get anything to pair with the nitra, but oh well. Divers was decent. That was not bad. On the third floor, still had some decent value from it. And mocap is okay. Had around 50% damage at the end of the run with it.
It's proven that one dwarf can do the work of 4 if we just give you enough guns. Management is pleased.
Let me see, 6.2, 7.1, about 7.6 million. So I had about 30 million damage over time with 7 million hit damage. So that was about 4 times, maybe 4.5 times as much damage over time as the weapon damage. Pretty solid. And all the global percent damage does work on that, I believe. and the Crack Sentinels are of course extremely strong. I had almost all green upgrades for it with nothing amazing, and it still absolutely melted everything there. Gold tipped was really important for that build. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.